Hi, everyone. I got some good responses about the first four chapters. I enjoyed the book too. And so I'm going to continue reading the rest of the story. We'll see how much we can get done with this video. But we're continuing reading The Chicken Squad. And again, thanks to Scholastic for allowing me to share this book with you. So we are on chapter 5. "Listen, Tail," said Sugar. She was standing on the squirrel's neck. "My mom says that if you are still dead when she gets back, she's going to use you as a carpet. So if you want help, you need to face your fear of shapes like a big boy." "Oh, my head," said Tail. "Let me get... Ooh, did I skip a page? Oh, let me up. I'm a brave squirrel. No more fainting, I promise. It was just so big and scary," said Sugar. "We get it. You did great, Tail," said Dirt. "Now we know the big scary thing is in the shape of a circle." "Yes, a circle. A big circle," said Tail. "A really big shiny circle. It came out of nowhere and then stopped approximately 4 feet off the ground. It was a dark shade of green, not quite forest green, but close, possibly hunter green. After a while, it made a weird hissing and popping noise, and it interrupted the atmosphere. That's quite an improvement over a big and scary," said Sugar. "You ought to pump your head more often, kid." "I don't think I like you," said Tail. "I'm okay with that," said Sugar. "What do you mean, interrupted atmosphere?" asked Dirt. Sugar was paying close attention while she wrote in her pad. "Good question," said Sugar. "Thank you," said Dirt. "First it lit up," said the squirrel. "Then I saw a giant door close. I ran away for a while, and when I came back, the air around it looked really weird." "Interesting," said Sugar, scribbling down notes. Dirt was drawing as fast as she could. She put her crayons down and gasped. Sugar looked at the drawing and then looked at her notes. Pretty cool. "Round, shiny, atmospheric disturbance, aka weird air, gasp. I wonder if you're guessing what this could be." "Gasp," said Sugar. "Gasp," said Dirt. Sugar took a deep breath and then slowly exhaled. "You've got a big problem, Tail." "What is it? What is it? What is it?" "This is a huge problem." What? "Kid, you have one enormous problem." "What?" "You've got a UFO on your tail. An unidentified flying object. And I suspect it's not leaving until you get in and fly it away." Wow. The squirrel started to turn that weird shade of gray again. "Don't do it, Tail," said Sugar. "You hit the floor one more time and my mom's going to put you under the coffee table." "A UFO?" the squirrel squawked. "What would a UFO want with a squirrel?" "Maybe they want you for a pet," Sugar suggested. "Squirrels make terrible pets," said Poppy. "You took the words right out of my mouth," said Sugar. Ooh, chapter 6. I am wondering what is it that Tail fainted from. Poppy dropped his carrot and cried out, "Mom is in the yard. We have to go get her before the aliens grab her." "Don't get your feathers in a bunch, Poppy," said Sugar. "UFOs don't want chickens." "Why not?" asked Poppy. "Chickens are way better than squirrels." "Are not," said Tail. "Are too," said Poppy. "Are not," said Tail. "Are too," said Poppy. "Let me handle this," said Sugar. "You know what nice lady barber who lives in the main house?" Squirrel nodded. Did Barbara build you a house to keep you warm and snug? Well, no. Does Barbara come out here every day just to feed you? Well, no. Did Barbara get a dog just to keep you safe? Asked Sugar. No. I'm on to something here, said Sugar. Chickens are unique, beautiful, talented, special, and extraordinarily rare. But squirrels are none of those things. Hey, I resent that, said Tail. Let me finish, said Tail, said Sugar. Wonder what's going to happen. Ooh, squirrels are everywhere. Gray ones, black ones, big ones, fat ones. They are common, ordinary, boring creatures. Sugar went to the door and looked out into the yard. I'm not sure I follow you, Sugar, said Dirt. My point is that no self-respecting alien in his or her right mind is going to bring back a common, ordinary, boring creature as a pet. I am definitely not following you, said Sweetie. I'm saying the UFO isn't here for you, Tail, said Sugar slowly. That UFO is here for us. Ooh, the chicken squad's getting nervous. Us? Now it was Sweetie's turn to drop a carrot. The aliens have come for chickens, Sugar said decisively. I always knew this would happen one day. You did ask, Sweetie? Mom is out there, cried Poppy for the second time. I don't see her anywhere, said Sugar, looking out into the yard. Quick, we have to act fast. Poppy, Sweetie, go to the supply room and get me grass clippings, a bag of rocks, a ball of string, a tank of helium, and an orange balloon. Chickens couldn't possibly have all those things, said the squirrel. Then you don't know chickens, Tail, said Sugar. You don't know chickens at all. Look what's coming up. Chapter 7. Sugar and Dirt were packing up their equipment so they could rescue Moosh from the UFO. Poppy lugged a bag full of rocks, and Sweetie carried a box of grass clippings, a tank of helium, and an orange balloon. You can't leave me here alone, cried the squirrel. You can't. You can't. Squirrel threw himself onto the floor and grabbed Sugar's tiny legs. Sugar shook him off. How did you do that? Asked Dirt. My legs are too skinny to get a good grip, answered Sugar. She turned to the squirrel. You're coming with us, Tail, but you have to keep quiet and quit twitching. It attracts attention, and it makes me nervous. I'm not going back out there, cried the squirrel. Never, never, never! Listen, Tail, said Sugar. You're going to do exactly what I tell you to do. There are aliens out there. Aliens looking for chickens. My mother's out there. My mother is a chicken. Do you follow me? The room fell quiet. The squirrel's eyes got wide again. Don't even think about fainting, kid, said Sugar. I'll drag you out there myself and toss you into that UFO. Whew. These are some confident chickens. I'm pretty sure they'll toss you back, but I'm willing to take that risk. You are a brave squirrel, said Dirt. Be brave. What do we do with the grass clippings? Asked Poppy. Camouflage, said Sugar. Poppy, you lick Sweetie. Sweetie, you lick Poppy. Then roll around in the grass clippings. You'll be camouflaged. When you're done, lick Dirt and do the same. I will not be licked by a chicken, announced the squirrel. Trust me, says Sugar. I would never ask anyone in my family to lick a squirrel. You're on your own, pal. Poppy and Sweetie followed Sugar's instructions to lick and roll. Sweetie rolled right out the door. Poppy rolled her back. When they all looked like stubby clumps of grass, Sugar said, Now grab the rocks and head to the tomato patch. On my signal, you let loose. Get ready. Boom. They sure look camouflaged. Got it, said Poppy. But who's going to watch the shoe? Forget the shoe. Forget the shoe, said Sugar. Dirt, you take the helium and stick with Tail. He's going to show you where the UFO landed. Send up the balloon when you get there. That's our target, everyone. Got it, answered Dirt. What are you going to do, Sugar? I'd rather not say, answered Sugar, lowering her voice. It's dangerous, and I don't want to frighten the squirrel. You're right, agreed Dirt. The less information he has, the better. Ooh. Move out, said Sugar. Wait, said the squirrel. Wouldn't it be easier to just blow up the balloon here instead of dragging a helium tank all the way across the yard? Sugar let out a heavy sigh. You can't camouflage yourself and then walk around with a giant orange balloon, snapped Sugar. Think, Squirrel, think. Wow, said the squirrel. You guys are good. Ooh, Chapter 8. Tail led the way with Dirt right behind him. When they got closer to the back of the house, he stopped cold. There it is, whispered the squirrel. He pressed his body against the house. There it is, there it is. Dirt stepped in front of the squirrel. And placed her wing to her lips. Then she peeked around the side. She gasped. Sure enough, a few feet from the house was a giant circle, about 4 feet off the ground. She had never seen it before. That is big and scary. You're right, said Dirt, and that is definitely a circle. Nice work. Dirt studied the giant circle for another minute, although that is absolutely not forest green or pine green. That is clearly asparagus green. Don't you own a box of crayons? Duh. Tail's eyes were wide. What now? He asked. We get down low and we crawl, said Dirt. They'll never see us. I'm big and gray. They'll see me. Definitely asparagus green, huh? They'll see me, cried the squirrel. They'll see me, they'll see me. They don't want you, Dirt reminded him. Just do as I say and everything will be fine. Tail started to turn scaredy squirrel gray. Repeat after me, said Dirt. I am a brave squirrel. 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 The color returned to his face. They crawled closer to the UFO. It was hissing and popping. The air around it made everything look wavy. Now what? Asked Squirrel. What could happen? I still really wonder what this circle thing is. We blow up the balloon, answered Dirt, and we tie it to that flower pot next to the UFO. Then what? Asked the squirrel. We wait for the others, said Dirt calmly. What are they going to do? Asked the squirrel. I never know, kid, answered Dirt. I never know.